our like weekly Kanye news. Okay. So Kanye West has a baby with Kim Kardashian, for those of you who have been hiding under a rock for the last month.
For real?
Yes, they had a baby. They named her
Congratulations.
Northwest. And so everybody's been vying for a photograph, an inkling of what this child looks like.
Okay, hasn't it been
smells
like literally like what?
It's been like 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Maybe
Just 3
three,
weeks.
yeah.
Because it was the last week of June.
Okay.
We didn't see Baby Blue for a long time either.
Well,
though.
I mean, that's what I'm tripping. I'm like, people, okay, great. She didn't release any photos. I get it because she's a celebrity usually. But a 3-week-old baby, you ain't supposed to be taking out the house
Right.
anyway. Most cultures believe that you need to stay in the house for 30 days
Yeah.
at least
And it's
before you
bad
bring
luck
her out.
otherwise, yeah.
So I'm not mad at them. But speaking of mad, Mr. Kanye West is real upset with Miss Kris Jenner. So Kris Jenner has been on the circuit promoting her new talk show that premieres next week called Kris. And apparently on Monday, when she visited the Today Show for an interview with Matt Lauer, she showed Matt Lauer a picture of baby North, which, for those of you who don't remember, Kanye West and Matt Lauer are not friends from 2010.
No.
And Kanye West is reportedly very, very upset about it, and he is not speaking to Kris, even though he's living in her house.
The shade.
The shade. But then when asked if Baby North would make an appearance on her show, Miss Kris Jenner, her quote is exactly this. Well, that's ambitious, and I think it would be fun. I think you're just going to have to wait and see and tune in.
I bet that's what she said.
Do you think it's going to happen?
No, I think she just
hope it
likes
doesn't.
the idea of people thinking
Thinking
that's what's
it
gonna
might happen, so they'll tune in and hope that it'll happen. You think Kanye will gonna give in to the Kardashian family?
Here's the
That should be
thing.
interesting, actually.
I feel like, because I'm not going to misquote anybody, but I was talking to somebody, and they were alluding to the fact that Kanye's really cool with everybody from the family, especially Rob. But with Kris, there's this anger because I guess she's pushing the relationship between Kanye and Kim as far as like marriage and all that stuff, and you know, he kind of wants, they want to do it on their own. They don't want to bring like weddings, like pricings and selling things and just on marriage and babies. Kanye's not into it, Kris is into it. That's a rumor that's spreading around. So
I mean, but isn't that like every mom who has a daughter
Yeah,
who
that's why
wants
it's
her
kinda-
daughter to who's had a
except-
baby with a man? She
Except that
wants
your
to-
mom
yeah.
is Kim Kardashian.
well, no,
Is
no,
your
no.
mom is your-
It's
yeah.
not about it's not about getting them married. It's more about getting them married on OK Magazine and that versus actually caring. Do you guys want to get married?
Well,
I hear you, but that's what you married into, and you knew what you were married into. So I don't really have a lot of sympathy
That's
for him on
true.
that sense.
I don't either.
You-
You impregnated her, and
yeah,
you knew exactly
I mean, you knew what you
she
were getting,
was,
so deal with it.
All right.
But I do kind of get.
I mean, that's my
being-
opinion.
I do think it was a little disrespectful of her to show the picture to Matt Lauer.
Oh, I agree
if
with
they're
that
keeping,
for sure. If there's an agreement to keep this
to keep
under
it
lock
on the
in
lock
family,
for now
for
until they
sure.
decide they're okay with showing people, then I would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Kris, maybe that wasn't such a great idea, but
But Kris comes across to me like she doesn't care about
she
that.
is on her own thing.
Interesting to see a new show.
I
Yes.
am interested to see how that goes down. So we'll see. It's coming soon next week.